being an
He just
outlet.
called me old, child.
Nah,
He was
I
like
ain't-
the oldies.
I swear to God, I ain't call you old. I swear to God, I
He was like,
Let the band play.
welcome back to Searious AF Podcast, where the AF is for authentically flavored. I'm your girl, Chef Shatika, bringing you another great episode. Listen, on one of my prior episodes, I mentioned that I would love to interview an amazing celebrity to me, amazing producer. So when you put things out in the atmosphere, in the universe, and you pray to God about some things, things really do happen. So today on the podcast, on Searious AF, we have the one and only Let the Band Play. Bandplay is in the house, y'all.
Chef, what you doing?
Hey, Bandplay.
Good. Like you said, you manifested, man. You might pop up.
Might pop
I
up.
am here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I love that. I love that. Listen, I want to say thank you for being here. It is truly a pleasure. It is truly a dream. Don't know if you caught the other episodes where my kids asked me who I wanted to be on my show. And I was like, listen, I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of the latest hip hop music, but if it's one person I actually listen to, it's music that you produce. So happy that you're here.
No problem. I actually did. I hadn't seen the whole episode, but I did catch the piece where you were explaining to where you would like to have certain people, certain individuals on your show. So, if I'm around, I can do what I can. So,
I appreciate it.
Pull up guy ain't strong.
Oh, pull up.
Pull up guy.
So listen, from Tennessee.
So,
are you from Nashville?
from Columbia, Tennessee.
Oh, from Columbia.
Yeah.
Okay, down the road.
Yeah, about 45 minutes south of Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah, born and raised.
How did you get into this? How did producing start for you?
Well, basically, my whole family kind of musically oriented.
Okay.
So I really took heed to that at an early age. And like my older brother, he made beats as I was growing up and stuff like that. So he had started off on the keyboards and different softwares and stuff of that nature. And, I just kind of gradually got into it. So by the time I was like 8, 9, going into like preteen years, I was kind of full in and trying to do production. And I got more serious as I was like 14, 15 years old. So
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You said 8 or 9.
yeah, I was messing around with keyboards at first. Yeah.
And so do you play the keyboard?
I play by ear.
That is
so
amazing.
Everything that you
Come
guys
on.
ever heard me produce has been totally based off my ear and what I know that sound good.
So listen, one of the things that really draws me to your music is how you integrate some of this old school
Yeah.
music. I mean, we got the Whispers in there,
Yeah.
Daz Band
All
in there. What influenced you to start integrating some of that old school music into this new school music that you have?
Well, it kind of depends on the artist that I'm working with at the time and over time and stuff like that. Like I've always had like elements of sampling and doing things like that ever since I started making beats. So I just kind of, just keeping my same elements of when I started and just making that better, So just due to the artists that I've been blessed to work with, they gravitated towards that sound. You feel me? Everybody want a little old school mixed with the new school. So I just know how to bring that out of people.
You perfected.
Feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
You perfected. So how did you actually get into the industry? I hear that, where you started at a very young age, kind of following in your brother's footsteps.
Yeah.
But what actually got your foot in the door?
Well, basically my work ethic, a lot of time I ain't really had no name out here. So I would just, my production was always good as far as making beats. And, just with that, I went to school for like audio engineering and learning the ins and outs about the studio, mixing music, arranging music, different elements to kind of add to what I already had going on. So like, it was just a point in time to where I was operating different studios out of Nashville and Columbia, and having people come to me to record and engineer. But also, I make beats too, so it's kind of like a one-stop shop. So if you get a beat from me, you gonna record it with me. I'm gonna mix it before you get out the door. So it was just getting the ball rolling. So I did that enough for like several years until I started working with bigger name artists such as like Starlito, Bug, Young Dolph, and Key Glock, certain people like that. So it really was just word of mouth. Just being persistent. I mean, consistent, and just being a good person. You feel me? When you keep good energy, you're a good person. Everything gonna roll back to you anyway. So this is basically what it was, man. Word of mouth. My beats got in this nigga hands and then another nigga hands and shit. There you go, Bandplay. You feel me?
So where does the name Bandplay come from? Or is it Let the Band Play, or is it just Bandplay?
So it's just Bandplay, but my tag is Let the Band Play.
Okay.
You feel me? The kind of, it's kind of a ring, got a ring to it or whatever. But it kind of was, I made the name inspired basically from my sound. I really got, just growing up, well, the city that I'm from, like the high school and stuff, they didn't really play like, the HBCU type band sounds and stuff like that. It was really more of a classical high school band. I never played in the band, by the way, or whatever. So just when I started coming more to Nashville as a teenager and got grown and stuff like that, it was just like, man, I'm about to just switch my shit up a little bit or whatever. And I swear that was what my sound was inspired from. Just those sounds, the big sounds, like Anticipation. Shit like that. So I just kind of like, I was riding in the car one day. I was like, man, I'm finna call myself Bandplay. I swear to God, that's how it went. And it started off, it was going to be like a production team, but I just kept it for myself.
I love that. So when you say you were coming to Nashville and the sounds that you were hearing, what are you talking more about? Like you would come to TSU games?
Yeah, TSU games,
Pearlcon, White Creek, all of those.
And like, I'm not me being from Columbia, which is kind of like a mixed crowd. I'm not knowing nothing about this type of sound or this type of, you feel me? I'm intrigued by all this type of shit. I'm like, man, this shit really hard. But they in high school and middle school doing this. And then let alone when I finally seen TSU, it was just like, oh yeah, I like it.
Aristocrats bands. we got to give it up to them. They do their thing. I love that. So as you have grown in the industry, what is one of your takeaways, or what is one of the first lessons you've learned from just being in the music industry?
You gotta be able to avoid the smoke and mirrors. A lot of people are I ain't gonna say, well, I will say a lot of people are put in place to, deteriorate you away from actually making your money or, doing good business and just all sorts of type of things. So it's real. The smoke and mirrors are real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be able to be smart and have a team around you that's got your best interest in you. Because if you're going out here just doing everything yourself, that's what you're going to end up being by yourself.
Oh, wow.
With nothing. And like people, people always recognize people with talent and stuff like that. If you got talent, you'll have 10 people on your back. But if you ain't got no business about yourself, it's 20 people that know about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's all about just being hungry and knowing what you got and protecting what you have. You know what I'm saying?
So, and how do you protect that? How do you protect it?
Lawyers, managers, not being green to the whole situation. And, like I said, knowing what you have. Like, I know what I got to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had plenty of success with rappers, R&B singers, even on my engineering side before I had my name out there making beats. I had plenty of people coming to me based off of my personality and how I make them sound. So I already knew what I had in my bag. It was just exposing it more.
I love to hear your confidence in that.
Yeah, for sure.
And stating that you knew who you were, and you understood what you could bring to the table.
Sure.
A lot of times people do not see that in themselves, and they are taken advantage of.
Yeah, and they stay in situations because they have to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I just know that it is for myself, just as I've gone through the whole food industry. It's the reason that I'm able to rise is because I know who I am and I know what I bring to the table.
sure.
So to hear you say that, I can see why your success keeps growing. It's because you stand on who you are.
Yeah, I'm standing on it. I'm talking about firmly.
10 toes.
10 down. Like,
Dug in the ground.
You better know it.
Love it.
You better know it.
I love it. So if anyone that you could produce, dead or alive, who would that be?
Man, dead or alive that's a big question. I mean, and I always say, I mean, of course, there's tons of people that I would like to work with, like, the Beyoncés,
Well, listen, you say
Prince,
Beyonce, but legit,
not too far fetched.
Yes, she was just playing your beat,
yeah, like this, and that right there, that moment within itself, it's just like, damn, this shit really real, Even though it's been real, it's just like.
That's how I felt when I watched it. I was like, "Oh my God, that is amazing!" But not only Beyonce, but like when you hear your music in NFL commercials.
I mean, even still, when I hear it, if I'm in the car and my song come on, like I'm hype. I'm extra hype because it ain't always been, as long as I've been making beats and doing music, it ain't always been times where I got in the car and heard my shit. You feel me? So. Oh, that's been outweighing all the years that I was fighting, struggling, trying to get where I'm at now. All this shit outweigh that if I hear a song one time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Amazing
just to see
feeling.
how all this shit come out.
It's an amazing feeling. I know even now when I'm on Netflix and I pass by Barbecue Showdown and I see myself, I'm like,
yeah, that's me. Off the top. Yeah.
It's me for real.
Off the top, and you gotta feel like that because it ain't nothing but more fuel to your fire.
Yes.
You feel me? Like we already said, we know what we got. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
I love it. I love it. So you came by my food truck and it was suggested to you by Fat with a P, your cousin, to come by and check us out. What was that experience like?
Well, I ain't gonna front. Like he told me for like 2 days. I think he came to your truck about 2 days in a row.
In a row.
Yeah,
in a row.
So he told me like both days. He was like, bro, you gotta come pull up on this truck. They fine, you feel what I'm saying? But like, I don't even think I came in 2 days. I think it was a whole nother time I had seen you out, and I was like, I'm gonna pull up over there now just to see what's going on or whatever. But first time I ate anything off that truck, man, experience it's what I thought it was gonna be. Now anybody know Fat with a P? He a big dog. He one of my homeboys. You just seen him. You just seen him with me plenty of times. So when he say something good, it's good. You feel what I'm saying? So of course I had to take the chance on it, and my expectations was there.
Okay. So when you came to the food truck, I want to say that you ordered my oxtails. My oxtails come with rice, and you probably had cabbage. I'm not really sure. I think it was a couple of times Fat came by, and he actually ordered something for you. Because Fat come by, and he ordered multiple plates, which thank you, Fat, for giving your girl some support. I love it. And he would always go live. So I truly appreciate that, there's people in our community that just look out for each other, so it means a lot. So with saying that, and what I always do with my guest on the show is prepare a meal. So
can we get some applause in the background? Hey! Oh, man.
So for today's meal, I did do my smoked oxtails, got some seasoned rice and some collard greens and some cornbread. That's what we doing here. Bandplay. What did you think of the food?
Man, I'm over here full as a tire. Full as a gas tank over here.
Full as a tire.
I'm blessed to even have the opportunity. So yes, food's immaculate.
I appreciate that. Sure. So as we talk about just, we get back into it. What are some of the pressures that you have in the industry, and how do you overcome them?
Some of the pressures are like the industry's constantly changing. Some rap is getting boring. Different genres, generations of people consuming the music are getting younger and younger. So that's the challenge, is you're really just trying to stay afloat, stay ahead of the sound sonically and stuff like that, so you don't get so burnt out. And just throughout my time in the industry, like I said, I've been blessed to work with certain artists and several artists, but to the point to where my sound has never been burnt out. It ain't been too many people rapping on my beats. You feel me? To where it's just like, this is Bandplay. You feel what I'm saying? When you hear my shit now, it's like, it's a moment. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why
it's a legit moment.
Yeah, I try to pride myself on working with those legit type of artists. So to where when it do come out, it'll be a moment every time. You feel what I'm saying? It's a moment for me, a moment for them. And yeah.
I love that. How do you go about choosing your samplings?
Man, just having that background of always, like, I got an old soul, you feel what I'm saying? And I grew up around, like I said, my great uncles, my dad, like all of them kept a record player, some vinyls and shit like that, and just had shit playing all the time, you know what I'm saying? So
then wasn't you, I know you're younger than me, right? So like, the Whispers, them are songs that my mama and daddy would play on Saturday when we cleaning up around the house. So is that where you kind of like, for you, it could be either cleaning up or you were out at a family function and you just hear that?
Yeah, it would be usually like at a family function, because I ain't gonna front, like, I grew up in the 90s and my mom, she played a lot of R. Kelly, a lot of Guy.
That's all good music.
Like,
yeah,
it's good music. It's all great music.
Good music.
Nostalgic and everything. So
yes.
That's what we cleaned up to. That type of stuff. But like the older, like the oldies, like the Whispers and the Dad's Band.
He just called me old, y'all. Nice. He was like the oldies.
I swear to God, I call you old. I swear to God.
He was like, the oldies.
I'm saying the older music, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, you feel me? Like family reunions, New Year parties and stuff like that. And, just random times they might just cut off some music. Cause, I grew up heavily in like the church and Church of Christ and stuff like that. So it wasn't a lot of music going on all the time. Yeah. But when you did catch those moments, you feel me? I was just into it. This is what I was into. So like moving forward today, and like, for instance, working with artists like X, he kind of remind me of that same old soul. You feel what I'm saying? Because like when I started working with him, he was already using samples and stuff like that. So like when I just came in and, put my little sense on top of it, we just turned over a new leaf and just started going more up with the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm selective by how I choose my samples, but I still keep it true to my soul from what I've heard growing up, and all type of shit. I mean, I get inspiration from anywhere. Like, for instance, the song with the Whispers, what I did with X.
And the beat goes on.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I think I was watching a movie one day, and I was like, yeah, I remember that song. And I literally left the movie and went and made that beat.
Are you serious? Yeah. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm telling you, I listen to all these songs and all your beats, and I think what you're doing is amazing. How do you stay grounded in the industry? What grounds you in this industry?
Man, just being real, really, like, man, just trying to make myself, just being different from everybody else. It's a lot of like, it's a lot of assholes in the industry. A lot of people that think bigger than themselves than what they really are and shit like that. So like, it's really just surrounding yourself with people that got like-minded like yourself, and just knowing what you want out of this shit. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of different ways to go about getting on, but like, as long as you know what you want, what you're doing it for. And I actually love this music shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's not no extracurricular hobby for me. Like, I've been doing this shit forever, and this is what I do. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that alone keep me grounded. And then, family, children, everybody that motivates you, friends, homeboys, like such as we was talking about my boy Fat. Like, I was sleeping on this man's couch before. Like, and he seen my process. Like, he seen my whole process from being on his couch to not really having nothing. I mean, he was around me when I first had kids. Like, he seen everything from then to now. And it's just like, you know, it's a beautiful thing to just be able to keep going. You feel what I'm saying?
So important to have those true friends and family in your circle that are actually for you, regardless of when you're up or when you're down.
Thanks.
Those people still there for you. Is that, you know, I had my best friend on the couch a couple of weeks ago, and that's exactly why she's still my best friend, is because she keeps me grounded, keeps it real, and it's no judging.
Yeah, it ain't no
judgment.
Like, it ain't no judgment at all. Like, and I love having people around me that got genuine love for me, man, because I done dealt with all types of people that's just, they just around you for what you can do. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, shit like that. So take away all that and have somebody to still have your back. You know, this, you can't trade them type of people for the world. You know
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I have a question. This is going to go into beats, and I'm going to actually kind of put like cooking in it, you know, because that's what I do. I am Chef Shatika. So if you were making a beat, would you use the sound of sizzling in the kitchen, a kettle whistle, or the pots and pans?
You probably was like starting a beat off?
You was starting a beat off, or just making a beat with those sounds. Which of those sounds would you choose?
I probably start off with the pots and pans.
Oh.
Then I go to the kettle whistle, and then the sizzling. It's hot. It's hot, man. We cooking by that point. We cooking by that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When you hear that sizzle shit, it's 75% done.
I love that. I love that. So one question that I always asked on the podcast is, because the name of the podcast is Searious AF. So what is something that you're serious about?
Man, I'm serious about everything. Life, living life, being healthy, family, children. Like, I'm serious about everything. You know, I don't take stuff for granted. You know, a lot of times, you know, you do, because we just out here living. You feel me? Trying to figure out how we gonna make it to the next day or the next dollar or whatever the case is. So, you know, I'm taking everything serious for sure.
I love it. So listen, this has been an amazing opportunity. I've learned so much about somebody that I've been respecting just by listening to things that you've produced. I am so appreciative that you took time out of your busy schedule to come and join me on the couch and let me feed your soul. One of my taglines for my food truck is where food and music feeds the soul, because I actually think that those things go together. Sure. And one of the things that really happens when I listen to your music, it feeds my soul and it makes me feel a certain way. And so I'm telling you, thank you for feeding my soul in a musical way. Thank you for joining me on the couch. If you could please let our followers know where they can find you, follow you, purchase your music, all of the above.
For sure. All social medias, man. I am Bandplay. You can contact me on there. Got management teams and everything, but yeah, online, everything. I am Bandplay.
You heard him. I am Bandplay. Let the band play. I love that. I love it when it comes on. But listen, so one thing we always do is just toast to an awesome
got a little water
podcast. We had a little shots earlier. Thank you.
No problem.
And as always, you like, follow, share, and subscribe to Searious AF, where AF is meaning authentically flavored. This is your girl, Chef Shatika. And until next time, holla, keep it bougie, baby.